NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
Saying Catrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and
just want to bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
After NLE Choppa dropped his new track, KO, a straight-up diss aimed at NBA YoungBoy, the whole rap game lit up. Everyone had something to say, including YoungBoy himself, who wasn't about to stay quiet. But before we even get into that, Charleston White jumped in and made things even crazier. Charleston went off on NLE Choppa, saying Choppa had no right to even speak on him.
NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit them together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
Wild, right? Especially since this was the same Charleston White who, just a week earlier, was clowning NBA YoungBoy's music for being toxic to the youth. The irony is insane because that's exactly what Choppa rapped about in KO. In the song, Choppa didn't hold back. He spit, "You so bad for the youth. Nothing positive you do. You the reason dudes act like fools, sending guys to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model? You'll never fit the shoe. Just a man with emotions. Your aura gives me ick. Guys like you make me sick." Those bars hit hard and had the internet on fire.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication?
That comment split the fans instantly. Some say Choppa's just standing up for realness. Others say he's reaching way too far. As more people in the industry started reacting, NLE Choppa's KO just kept getting bigger. The buzz was insane. Every post, every comment, every reaction made the song go even more viral. But things took a wild turn when NBA YoungBoy's own mother decided to jump into the mix. She wasn't holding back. She snapped on NLE Choppa. She claimed Choppa had been out of the spotlight for too long and was just hating on her son's success.
Today I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Catrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
And honestly, she might have a point. NBA YoungBoy's finally back on tour for the first time in 5 years, and the man's selling out every city he touches. The demand got so crazy, they had to extend the tour by 25 extra shows. Fans were literally paying any price just to see him perform live. The hype got so big that even the police started getting nervous. Reports say Louisiana officials are allegedly worried about the chaos surrounding his shows. They even want his concerts to wrap up early because the energy's that wild. The last time New Orleans saw crowds like this was during Michael Jackson's prime. That's how massive this comeback is.
Some people would say call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb on act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for.
But before we talk about how NBA YoungBoy clapped back at NLE Choppa's diss, we gotta rewind. There's a history between these two, and it runs deep. Because believe it or not, back in 2019, NLE was one of YoungBoy's biggest fans. When YoungBoy got locked up that year, NLE Choppa dropped a track called Free YoungBoy, showing love and hoping for YoungBoy's release. But everything flipped after King Von's death. That moment changed the energy in the whole game.
They are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. In particular, notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if, but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
In 2022, YoungBoy came back swinging with his track Bring the Hook, where he dissed the entire O Block and even King Von himself. That song shook the industry to its core. When it dropped, the internet exploded. DJ Academics posted that NBA YoungBoy was on Demon Time and gearing up to release another tape. But not everyone was impressed. O Block rapper Lil Reese fired back saying, "This ain't no Demon Time, he's just rapping like the rest of these rappers." All cap. And guess who backed him up? NLE Choppa. He jumped in quick, commenting, "I stamped that." That one line was enough to set everything off. NLE basically told the whole rap world whose side he was on, and YoungBoy definitely didn't take that lightly.
He's not able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
Not long after, NBA YoungBoy dropped Know Like I Know, firing back with cold bars aimed right at Choppa. "I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it, you could say I was your favorite." That was pure venom. And in response, NLE made a bold move. He went back and changed the title of his old song, Free YoungBoy, to just YoungBoy. That was his way of saying, I'm done supporting you. The friendship was over, and the beef had officially gone public.
Man, YoungBoy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king of rap.
After all the back and forth online, NLE Choppa decided to hit the interview circuit instead of firing back in a song. He popped up on DJ Academic's podcast and had plenty to say, and he didn't hold back. Then he showed up on The Breakfast Club too, doubling down on his message about NBA YoungBoy needing to chill out. Choppa told the host straight up, YoungBoy needs to be more careful. He's got a lot of people looking up to him, and he needs to set a better example. He needs to stay out of trouble and just focus on his music. That quote went viral fast. Fans started saying NLE was acting more like a mentor than a rival, but others saw it as slick shade aimed right at YoungBoy's lifestyle.
Look, a young boy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Them. Oh. Okay, Trey for life. I'm OT up. I am OT up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
Funny thing is, when YoungBoy finally got out of jail, he actually did start focusing on his career again, and he did it in a massive way. Reports came out saying that for his homecoming shows in New Orleans, over 400 police officers were being deployed every night just to keep things safe. They even brought out drones and armored vehicles. That's how wild the hype was around his return.
Let me know who beating me, bro. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
And then came the moment that broke the internet. A viral tweet declared, NBA YoungBoy just performed the greatest diss track of all time.
I ain't even say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
Then came the jaw-dropping moment. NBA YoungBoy performed I Hate YoungBoy live for the very first time, right in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta. The energy was electric. This wasn't just another concert. This was history. YoungBoy picked Atlanta, the same city tied to King Von's passing, to perform one of his most controversial tracks ever, and the crowd went absolutely insane. DJ Academics couldn't believe it either, calling it one of the boldest moves he's ever seen in rap. One fan tweeted, NBA YoungBoy dissed half of Atlanta in their own city and still performed I Hate YoungBoy. That's crazy. Even some Chicago OGs started speaking out, questioning why YoungBoy would take things that far. But whether you loved it or hated it, everyone was talking about it.
Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views, man.
That's when YoungBoy's fans started clapping back hard. They dug up an old clip from just a year earlier showing NLE Choppa giving YoungBoy props, literally saying, "He's better than me." That resurfaced video flipped the internet upside down. Fans accused NLE of being fake and switching sides for clout. And just before hitting the stage for his next concert, YoungBoy finally broke his silence. He dropped a message on his Instagram story aimed straight at Choppa and anyone else using his name for views, saying rappers these days are washed up and need him to get a buzz.
Nah, for real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, some that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you f with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the f***ers that still there, stayed down for Dirk, his real family and friends.
But then, the truth finally came out about why NLE Choppa dissed NBA YoungBoy in the first place. It turns out this wasn't just about lyrics, it was about loyalty. NLE made it crystal clear which side he's riding for in this ongoing war between YoungBoy and Lil Durk. His name started trending again after fans accused him of being one of those rappers who switch sides whenever things get hot. That rumor caught fire after Lil Ozama tweeted, "It's no surprise the industry's switching up on Lil Durk for NBA YoungBoy." And people instantly connected that message to NLE. Thousands of fans started calling him out, saying he was a YoungBoy supporter first, then switched to Durk, and now maybe even trying to flip back again. But NLE shut all that down with KO. That song confirmed exactly where he stands. He's rocking with Durk, no confusion about it.
Eagle Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Keegan Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, this a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail. But the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. if y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
After the track dropped, tons of OTF affiliates flooded Twitter saying, if you riding with YoungBoy, stay over there when he's out. The divide was getting real.
So I'm in the dressing room and we just talking about a bunch. He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up. And he kind of asked me, he's like, Act, so what you think, man? Cause I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, but all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, YoungBoy, we love you. Right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would upon him. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these are kind of doubling back or not, I want to do whatever, go with that.
Right now, it feels like the whole industry's picking sides. Even police seem to be showing YoungBoy love after he was literally given the keys to the city of Atlanta, a place he's not even from. That's how deep this rivalry runs. So, what do you think? Whose side are you on? NBA YoungBoy or Lil Durk? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.